Since we are a food and beverage company, we have quite a bit of unconventional data that doesn't necessarily align to the digital side of things. We have 31 plus data sources that live within our ecosystem back and forth, interacting with our object store and our services that align more on the F&B sector. That can be farm data within weather, soil, or health of a vegetable. That can be a wholesale distributor, all the way to our POS, to our CRM, to our chatbots, to our clickstream user behavior within our iOS, Android, and web platforms. We still follow the same ETL, ELT principles of kind of pipeline processing, but more catered to the data lake. And since our data, our tier 1 data is basically as raw as it can be, immutable, what we do instead of the T for transformation, we call it translation. So we're not technically transforming this immutable raw object. What we're really doing is we're translating it and representing it in a different state to go into a Redshift cluster, to go into Aurora, to go into a document store like DynamoDB. We are somewhat of a polyglot team. My mantra has always been, don't adapt the language to the data. Data processing, especially if you're a downstream consumer, there's no one all end all solution. So we try to basically have open source solutions within the distributed framework, within computation, and languages like Java, Scala, and Golang, which we use quite a bit to do a lot of this processing within multi-processing environments. Within those things, the way we process is basically we have all these different data structures from unstructured, protocol buffers, JSON to database result sets. We want to be able to be autonomous and adaptable. And that's kind of the theme that I'll be talking about. The way our data is, since we are downstream consumers, we build our own native applications, homegrown, so we're able to adapt as fast as we can, as fast as the data grows, and also as fast as the data changes. Because you all here have had problems having changes on an upstream level and then seeing it downstream and having to be able to adapt that code base. Before we get to the translation and the load process, the way we think of security and the way we handle security is within the basic IAM roles. We are the stewards of our data. So we take security and privacy we're pretty vigilant about it. So the way we do it, and user is synonymous to basically a service, an application, or a human.